What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Young Tyler here, and you might want to get some popcorn and get comfy because we are about to be going through a hell of a ride through the information and the potential death of Fortnite, which is yet to come. Without further ado, let's take you through this hell of a ride. Right, so the original Battle Royale mode for Fortnite, which is obviously the Battle Royale mode, came out on September 26th, 2017. Everybody was enjoying life then because the game itself was an absolute banger. It was so fun. Everyone enjoyed it. Everyone was having fun, you know, it was all good. Everyone was having the absolute time of their lives. It was so fun. You know, new game. It was free. Everyone just loved it, you know. It was just one of those times where everybody was just... They weren't hanging out, you know, in real life, you know, going out. They never wanted to do any of that. They just wanted to, like, once they had finished school, sit back inside and just play Fortnite together. It was the thing, honestly, man. I loved it so much. It was so great, and I think everyone else did. So by the end of 2018, which was probably about a year, maybe 2 years on from the release of the Battle Royale mode, the population of the game, like the downloads and the plays, were just constantly increasing. It was going well for Epic Games, you know. Epic were making bread. They were making some hell of a lot of bread, I can tell you that for sure. It was insane, man. But yeah, it continued to go on. Seasons were brought out, like the Battle Pass. Yeah, that made the game even more popular, and it made the game way more fun. It was really, really great. Because Season 2, the first ever Battle Pass, we got a Black Knight skin. It was like knights. It was really cool. It was originally 75 tiers back then, and yeah, it costed your own money, but it was only 950 V-Bucks. Not that cheap. I mean, just for an in-game sort of thing, but realistically, if you think about it, you did get some good profit because you got some really, really cool in-game cosmetics, which would make your character in-game look very cool with the skin and cosmetics that you have chosen. But yeah, right after that, Epic seemed to notice that the population and downloads of the game was decreasing quite majorly because the community felt like it was just getting boring after a while, and not gonna lie, it was getting boring after a while. I stopped playing after a few years because it was just the same thing over and over again. I don't get how people could have just played that game non-stop 24/7. Back and forth. It was just the same old thing, same old story, you know, all of the time. New season, new stuff, and yeah, that was literally about it. So Fortnite had to think of something major to revive the players that they had lost. And don't get me wrong, there were still millions and millions of players playing then, but overall, the amount of people that had stopped was quite a lot, so they had to do something. And in return for the people that had got sick and tired of just the same old content constantly, which was including me, yeah, I was one of the people that actually uninstalled the game, I think just to download Rainbow Six Siege or something. But yeah, Fortnite came up with something big, and it certainly did bring players back from the dead. It made everyone reinstall the game again. It made me reinstall the game, and it was incredible. It was one of the best features, best things you could put down in video game history. And you know what it was? It was the Marvel x Fortnite crossover. It was absolutely incredible. I could not believe it. No one could believe it. It was absolutely insane. And it wasn't even that was the best part. It was the fact that they brought a whole game mode, like a whole limited time mode, where you could use these Marvel superheroes' powers and cosmetics and stuff in game, and you could play as Thanos. Bloody Thanos! You could play as the mighty grape, you know, the Yeezy chin. You could play as him in Fortnite. It was incredible. They revived all of the people that uninstalled the game, which was including me, obviously, as I said multiple times. I absolutely loved it. It was great. It was so fun. I had a lot of fun times then. And I wish we could turn back time and go to the good old days then, because that was insane. But overall, it most certainly revived the players until once it was done, that was it. Once the limited time mode was gone, everyone was like, oh, that was really fun, but now I'll go back to normal Fortnite. Realised that it was the normal Fortnite before the event, and then came to realise, oh, the game is still a bit dry at the moment, and so uninstalled it again. But yeah, overall, I'm not really going to go over everything that Fortnite did. I'm not going to go through the whole information, the whole story of its ups and downs, of the progression of Fortnite. But let's just say Fortnite continues to do that. Not continue to do collabs with Marvel to revive the game, but they really did try their best, and I respect that. I respect Epic for trying their very best, bringing everyone back to the game, like to download it again, by bringing all of these different, really original, classy ideas, which were like really, really amazing sort of stuff. And so what that led to was Fortnite on a constant loop, going from being popular, going down again, going popular, going down again. And bit by bit, if you get what I mean, every time they lost players and gained them back, they lost more than what they got back. So they lost a lot from the Marvel and then gained most of them back, but still missed out on quite a few, like a few thousands. And it continued to do that, and it's continued to do that. And Fortnite's gone all this way, and it's continued to get up to that. And there's very little players that are playing this game now. And the one reason that most people aren't playing this game anymore is the community. Not the game itself. Most people can complain about the game being bad, but Fortnite overall it's a good game. It's always been good. I've always loved Fortnite. Everyone's loved Fortnite, right? It's just people aren't really taking notice of what the community is bringing. It's the people in Fortnite. It's the community. You are probably 99% had, like 99% chance had a moment where you have encountered a very, very sweaty player, and that being a G Fuel snorting, nip riddled 10-year-old Justin who thinks he's cracked at Fortnite. And they are. Because all they do is sniff G Fuel all day long with their curtains down in their mum's basement that don't see the sunlight and have absolutely zero friends, and the only other person they talk to is their grandmother when they come round for a cup of tea and to have a chat with your dad. That is the only time. But all jokes aside, the game isn't enjoyable anymore. As people would say, the game isn't enjoyable. And I can slightly agree on that, because the game just doesn't feel as it was before, because there were no sweaty, everyone felt the same emotions, everyone felt the same, everyone was like, this is intense. Like, when it got down to the last 5 people, you hid in bushes, you hid behind a tree, you didn't push everyone, you didn't know how to 90, you didn't spray and pray, you tried for your life. When you needed to build, you built, but most of the time you didn't, because all you thoughts were on getting that win. All you thought was to get that victory royale. That's what went through everyone's minds, and it's gone all that way, and everyone has improved, everyone's got better at the game, and I know that's what happens. It happens with other games, like COD, like Cold War. Not many people play Cold War, do they? It was sick. It was so good at the start of release. It was so fun. But now mostly people just play campaign or zombies, or still play multiplayer, but the people that still play multiplayer are complete sweats. They don't see the sunlight. And it's ridiculous, because no one enjoys these sort of games anymore. I mean, I know you can still enjoy CODs, Cold War, but it's Call of Duty. There are multiple other games where there aren't sweats, but I'm putting Cold War in as an example of one of the CODs being a sweatier. Like, you look on, like, COD World at War, there's no sweats on there, it's just hackers. Black Ops 2, people who are grinding for diamond. Black Ops 1, you have fun. COD Ghosts, a few sweats in there. World War 2, a few sweats in there, but you can have fun. But the Fortnite is all just one game, and it's not riddled with 18-year-olds who actually have friends and get fresh air. You know, it's just full of riddled 10-year-olds who don't have a clue what they're doing, apart from cranking 90s and spending their parents' credit card money on in-game cosmetics to make them look cool. It's got to a point where it's like ridiculous now. And it's the truth, it's what's pulling the game down. It's what's tearing the game apart. It's been tearing it apart since, I reckon, I don't know, sweats were being in since like season 7, season 8, because I don't remember any sweats before that, like season 1 up to 6. So it must have started from 7. Because I love Fortnite. I loved Fortnite. And now it's just a playground for us. We're like 4-year-olds. And the 10-year-olds are looking after us. It's like putting parents playing in the park, and then the little children looking after the parents. The parents are having fun in the playground, or trying to have fun. And then there's the parents who are literally carrying us, who are making it worse. It's unreal. Now, I know a lot of people are going to agree with the fact that the game isn't enjoyable anymore. But there's also going to be a lot of people who are saying, no, the game was dead then, but it's now good. It's back. Like, come on. But you have no backed up evidence to prove your point with that, apart from the fact that there's a new season, there's new guns, there's a whole new, feel, there's a whole new vibe to the season. There's guns unvaulted, there's guns that have been vaulted, and it's... I agree with that. I do most certainly agree that it does feel way more better and cool from what it was before. But let's be honest, it's already boring. We're 2 weeks into this new season and most people have already had enough. And so I reckon this season is the last season that everyone is going to stop at. So be prepared, I reckon. You can prove me wrong at the end of the season if everyone comes back and there's no sweats and the game becomes enjoyable again, but this is my opinion, remember. Gotta respect other people's opinions in some circumstances. But yeah, the game has gone through all these stages where they've brought up new stuff, new seasons, new battle passes. It's revived players, they've got back, but they're losing. They're losing profit. And so this season, I reckon this is the one season where it all just goes wrong. So at the end of the season, when another new season comes out, still no one will be playing it. The death of Fortnite is awaiting us. It's right around the corner, I'm telling you. The snot-welded 10-year-olds will still be shagging their mum for a $19 Fortnite card so they can get some cosmetics. But, the game just won't be enjoyable anymore. The OGs won't be playing as OGs. They won't even be thinking about the game anymore. It's just going to be 10-year-old riddled kids on there. That's what it's going to be. Trust me. So this, my friend, is the last few months of the game with very little surviving OGs. I'm a Season 1 OG. And this will probably be my last season as well. Before I head off to something new, a new chapter, a new game. Something better that's not riddled with all these kids. And I've used the word riddle a lot today, haven't I? But yeah. Mark my word. I don't know when the season ends, but write it down in your notes. Write it down or just keep it in mind. That date. That's where it goes. Fortnite is dead. It's dying very quickly. There's nothing we can do about it. So that's it. Fortnite, you've had your good times. You've had your good run. But it's time to say goodbye. And yeah. This video has came to a full-on discussion, and I'm not really proud of myself for it, to be honest. I don't really get this serious about a bloody game, for crying out loud. But it is what it is. But yeah, mark my word, Fortnite, you're off to heaven soon. You're off. You are gone for good. And so on that note, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Please, it's free and you can always unsub. And yeah, comment what other videos you want to see me do. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
What's up? Need £5 for the top up. Hull up my boy, say what's up. Rob that house for the crop up. House need rubbing in the mop up. Dominoes everywhere got fucked up. Come for the clam, get locked up. Got one core, no top.